The 10X Blueprint Academy that is powered by Global Capital Inc. We're on a mission, and a very serious mission, to really get people unstuck from an ideology, a way of thinking that holds them back and prevent them from coming into a more abundant experience of life. Today, I want to spend just a little time talking about the growth mindset, the fixed mindset, and what really is the 10x blueprint mindset. Now, from the research that we are doing at Global Capital Inc. in collaboration with the 10x Blueprint Academy, we are seeing that millions of people across the world, they are stuck in what can be considered a fixed mindset. And that fixed mindset is having a tremendous stronghold on how they see life and how they position themselves to build wealth and attain financial independence. Like, for example, we have been interfacing with persons who are of the belief that wealth building requires permission from some source. And this largely happened because the fact that how people are socialized to life. I can recall a few years ago, I even encountered uh, a young lady and a senior citizen who would have said to me that they're born poor and they're destined to be poor. I'm happy to say to you that those ideologies, those myths, those negative way of thinking and seeing yourself, they can be unlocked. And to unlock this way of thinking is where the abundance, the growth mindset comes into play. Because a growth mindset will literally enable you to understand a step by step approach that you can use to 10x your growth. And again, this is exactly why we have designed the 10x Blueprint Academy, because the 10x Blueprint Academy is designed to help you to scale your business, and not only scaling your business, but we will give you the blueprint that will help you to 10x the growth of your business. And my two books will really help you along that process: Manager's Toolkits and Billionaire Codes. The third book to help you on that process is called the 10x Branding and Marketing: The Psychology of Doing Business. You will have access to these books, to these training, to these mentorship and coaching when you become a part of the 10x Blueprint Academy and our 10x Blueprint learning community. The 10x Blueprint Academy that is powered by Global Capital Inc., one of the first things that you will be introduced to is titled the 10x Wealth Leadership Blueprint. But just before I talk about the 10x Wealth Leadership Blueprint, I want to say this. We are fully aware that millions of people across the world, you are trapped into a way of thinking, and you become stagnant because of that way of thinking. You have a fixed mindset because of socialization. To get you unstuck, we are now working with our resident psychologist to really speak to you from a psychological standpoint, to reach you from that psychological position of strength, that mindset position of strength, to really get you to move from a fixed mindset that is holding you back into a growth mindset that can enable you to truly embrace and experience the abundance of life. Along with working with the psychologists, our financial coaches, or PFA, professional financial advisors, and personal financial advisors, we will work with you to really help you to understand how to 10x your wealth using the 10x Wealth Leadership Blueprint. one of the first things that you will be introduced to is best known as the financial planner's game plan. Now, what is so significant about this? Now, the financial planner's game plan, it helps you to set clear financial goals, clear financial goals that relates to home ownership, car ownership, invest in your personal education, invest in children college fund, achieve an early retirement, and so much more. It's important to set that goal. But the second goal element of this entire process is not the beginning and the end. There are 9 important concepts that you need to understand here, 9 important systems that you need to learn, apply, and master. And it is my assurance to you, it's my commitment to you that once you commit the time, talent, and resources to learn, apply, and master these systems, your life will be transformed. And some of the additional systems for you to learn are things like financial timelining, financial game planning. And just let me talk a little bit about the game plan. You set the goal. The goal clearly states that I want to retire at age 40. You set the goal, and your goal clearly said that I want to own my home by age 30. You set the goal, but guess what else? You didn't appropriately timeline it, and you didn't develop a strategic game plan that is 101% aligned to the goal that you have set yourself. Now, the game plan is your strategy. Your game plan allows you to think tank the entire process where you're seeing the beginning, the end, and the in between of a process to achieve the financial goal that you set yourself. Now, from the research that we're doing, from the work that we're doing with students across the world, we're seeing that most persons setting financial goals, most persons developing their New Year resolutions, they simply begin with goal setting. But in terms of timeline and game planning and team dynamics and team management, those things are not heard of from most of these persons because they believe that by setting the goal is the beginning and the end. The goal is the where it all. It's not. And this is why you would hear hundreds of thousands and millions of people and perhaps billions of people across the world that will say to you, they are not good at setting goals. They are not going to set goals anymore because they do not come true. There's a reason why those goals don't come true. I want to say this to you. If you are living your life and you don't have a clear game plan, which is your goal, it means that you're just going through life in a free fall. And that's not the way that you want to go through life. You want to set clear goals. You want to timeline those goals. You want to build out your game plan to achieve your goal. You want to build your team, your dynamic team around achieving your goals. You must understand what is team motivation. You must understand what is your WBS, your work breakdown structure, and collapse the entire game plan into the work breakdown structure. You must move beyond the planning stage into implementation. You must understand the entire process of evaluation control. You must understand how to optimize the control systems. You must understand how to systemize the entire process. My word is to you, you commit the time, talent, and resources to learn, apply, and master these systems, and you will be on the pathway to achieve massive amounts of success. These things that we are saying to you, we are not just saying it because we want to say it. We're saying it because these are things that we are experiencing. These are systems that we are using. These are systems that I personally have been using for the last 20 years. And at the right time, I will tell you about some of the challenges that I would have been through in my life and where I'm at today. Retired from work and at that point of truly experiencing what it is to be financially independent. So I want to encourage you to reach out to us at the 10X Blueprint Academy. The 10X Blueprint Academy is powered by Global Capital Inc. The 10X Blueprint Academy is all about giving you a blueprint to increase your business income 10 times fold. It's all about giving you a blueprint to increase your personal income 10 times fold. Now, in our programs, you will learn about the stock market. We talk to you about corporate financing. in corporate finance, and you look at things like the debt capital market, the equity capital market, the credit capital market, and the smart capital market. And you need to commit the time to get some skin in the game to understand all of this that we're talking about if you want to change your life financially, whether you're in business or whether you're the private individual who wants to achieve more financially. In our platform, you will also learn about trading and market. We talk a lot about asset management. What are some of those things that comes under asset management? We talk about university endowment. We talk about sovereign wealth funds. We talk about pension funds. We talk about insurance funds. We talk about high net worth individual and super high net worth individual, and how relevant are all of this to you and the possibility of building wealth. Come and join our network, and we will certainly walk you through this entire process. Along with this, we talk to you about investment management. Who wants to know about stocks, bonds, and mutual funds? Who wants to know about hedge funds? Hedge funds. Who wants to know about ETF, exchange trade funds? Who wants to know about REITs, real estate investment trust? Who wants to know about index funds and Vanguard Index and Total Vanguard Index? So there's so much that we have designed for you at the 10X Blueprints Academy, powered by Global Capital Inc. And my promise to you is that this platform is all you need to position yourself to live and lead a better quality of life. So if you're in business and you want the blueprint to 10X the cash flowing potential of your business, this is the platform for you. If you are the average person out there who wants to achieve more financially and you want the blueprint to 10X your cash flow, this is the program for you. This program will teach you about active income versus passive income cash flow. Now, there's nothing wrong with active income, but active income has a limitation, and a limitation that you can predetermine. And it is the ability to predetermine the limitation of active income that really forces you and expand your thinking into passive income cash flow that has the greatest potential to pay you even when you sleep. And to have passive income, to understand passive income, to be able to leverage these platforms to cash flow maximize, you owe it to yourself to know this. And you don't need permission from anyone to be able to take informed action to position yourself to start to build wealth, to start to, embrace and experience what is financial independence. Again, we're talking about a growth mindset. We're talking about a fixed mindset. You need to detach from a fixed mindset, particularly so if that fixed mindset is holding you back, if that fixed mindset is holding you in doubt and fear and in lack and limitation, and you need to step across into a growth mindset. And what is there to help you to accelerate your growth mindset is our blueprint, the 10X blueprint that will really help you to 10X your business income and to 10X your personal income cash flow. It will literally change your ideology surrounding money and put you in that position of strength where you can truly live and lead the best quality of life now. Now, in conclusion, I want to say this. Our platform is not about any get rich quick scheme or any get rich quick syndrome. We don't believe in the get rich quick platforms. We believe in a systematic approach to build wealth that you and only you have control over. This is exactly why we educate you on the pathways to wealth. And with the education on the pathways to wealth, you are able to make informed and educated decision alongside our PFA, our professional financial advisors and personal financial advisors, who are there to mentor, coach, and support you on the pathways to build wealth that you have control over. We simply show you the light at the end of the tunnel, and we educate you about the strengths and weaknesses and the opportunities and threats that exist there We show you how to navigate the risk. We talk to you about derivatives and talk to you about hedge that really brings down any risk associated with your approach to build wealth to close to zero. And this for us is very, very unique. The platforms that we invest in, I'm happy to say to you, yes, there may be some hiccups from time to time. For example, we invest part of our portfolios real estate. You might have low occupancy at some point, but those low occupancy can be quickly amended when you know what you're doing. And once you amend it, you have consistent cash flow that can be leveraged in so many different ways. So we will talk to you more about, what is performing assets and what is a diversified investment portfolio that has limited risk associated with it. So again, I trust that you would have enjoyed today, and I really want to urge you to work on breaking free from a fixed mindset that is holding you back and move towards a growth mindset and get our blueprint, the blueprint that can help you to 10x your business income and to 10x your personal income cash flow. My name is Gary Thompson. I'm a business development consultant by profession. I'm a humanitarian by nature. I'm a self-published best-selling author, and two of my books are One Billionaire Codes and Manager's Toolkit. My next book, which I'm tremendously excited about, is titled The 10X Branding and Marketing, the Psychology of Doing Business, a super book if you're in business or if you are the individual who wants to achieve more financially. I am here to say to you also that we understand breaking away from old mindset that has been holding you back. And you know it has been holding you back because you are not achieving the things that you're setting out to achieve. We are fully aware to break away from it is not the easiest thing for you to do. So we have a resident psychologist that will work with you to get you unlocked and to get you unstuck and to get you on that path where you can truly begin to start a process where in a few years you can come closer and closer and closer to financial independence. My advice is to act now because it's becoming tougher and tougher every year for persons to position themselves to build wealth and get to that point of financial independence. Regardless of where you're at, my word is to you, reach out to us. We have proven, tested systems to put to work for you. All right. In our first program, the 10X Wealth Leadership Blueprint, you will learn about a financial planner's game plan. You will learn about the pathways to wealth. You will learn about the leadership love languages. You will learn about the wealth love languages. And last but not least, you will understand how to do your income audit analytics. You want to know that you can look at your income and you can do a stress test on your income. You want to know that you can look at your income and measure it against your expenditure, measure it against your balance sheet, look at your balance sheet, measure your balance sheet against your future plans. And when you see that your balance sheet cannot support your future plans of home ownership, car ownership, higher education, children, college fund, early retirement, most of you become stuck right here. We have the system to get you unstuck. So has been a pleasure being with you and look forward to being with you in the next broadcast. Remember, reach out to us right now. Most of our training programs are absolutely free, so you have nothing to lose. All you need to do is to come prepared to get some skin in the game, step away from a fixed mindset, embrace a growth mindset, and learn our 10X blueprint system to build wealth. Be blessed and see you in the next broadcast.